To make this video, yesterday I made a video about finding your special place, seeking your special place that provides quietness and inspiration. To balance that, sometimes I travel to different places to get variety, and yesterday I was in Avalon, New Jersey, a beach town, very nice, very inspirational for me. Today I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I'm on the Boardwalk, and to me, this is a very sad place. It's a dream of yesterday's society when opulence, I think that's what they call it, just luxury was society's golden dream. And that has come crashing down. And it's evident throughout Atlantic City and throughout the boardwalk. And there's a heavy spirit of sadness. I mean, behind me is the Revel. It was a brand new casino, only built a few years ago. And it's gated up. It's gated up, and it's completely shut down. I mean, in addition to the Taj Mahal and others, the whole place here, what I'm getting at, my point to you is this whole area has a heavy spirit of sadness. Yesterday I was talking about seeking that special place that provides inspiration. This is almost the opposite. You walk this boardwalk and you feel the spirit of dead dreams, of people that have been hurt by gambling. Gambling just basically takes all of middle class and lower class financial people's, financially it takes their money. Middle and lower class people, from a financial aspect, they get hurt. And gambling is an unsustainable habit for society, and long term it hurts society. No service is provided other than entertainment, and even the entertainment, it's one of those unhealthy things where it's a spike and then crash because it's unsustainable. It's just unhealthy, and I just feel. I mean, I remember coming here in the 80s and 90s, and with my mother, and there were some good times, but I remember that this place was booming, and there was a lot of excitement, etc. But right now it's just like it's like being at a funeral. I feel the energy coming out of my soul. I feel the sadness. It's good because it helps me to relate and to have compassion. And even me, I've been sucked into gambling at times, so I understand. I walk by and I see the hurt people, and I see the hurt industry. The whole place shut down. And I'm talking about this building was only built, this was the old Revel. It was only built, within the last decade. I mean, it's a brand new building. But there's a spirit of heaviness here. So when you travel, also be mindful to seek out areas that provide perspective. Because when you travel to places like this, it helps you have greater level of empathy. Helps you to have a greater level of understanding that you cannot just think about, you have to think about society. You live in a society, and you have to take care of you have to do you, all that. But especially talking even more so to leaders, I mean, you have to understand, you maybe can handle certain things, but society maybe can't. And if it brings harm to society, you shouldn't force your opinion on anybody, but you should speak up against it. Again, give people the freedom to think, but these are my thoughts as I'm walking this boardwalk of just dead dreams, of just yesterday's vision, when America went through a great boom, and they went through this great boom, and then there was sold this myth that more is better, luxury is better, taller buildings, nicer things, luxury, Taj Mahal, beautiful, but less is more, less is better. Just sad. So these are my thoughts today. In your times, travel to various areas. I mean, whatever is in your capability. I'm not traveling that far. I'm just up and down the east coast of New Jersey. But today, that's what's on my spirit. I still enjoy visiting the area. I do get creativity comes to mind. I take in the sights because there's still a beautiful area. There's a lot of infrastructure. So you would think that there's room for growth, but with the anchor thing still being gambling, it just will never be, and it'll take such a long time to reinvent themselves. Um, Even if they try to do it as a tourist spot, it's just, there's a heaviness here and there's a sadness. So yesterday I talked about you'll travel to places and you'll get inspiration, and sometimes you'll travel to places and you'll feel heaviness, a sadness, energy getting taken out of you. But that's good. It'll teach compassion, and you can still get creativity from it. So learn from each experience, get out there and get outside and be engaged in society, and ultimately for your self-growth. Because when you focus on growing yourself, then you're a better asset to society. But when you don't grow yourself, more people in society have to be taken care of. So if everybody focused for the most part on growing themselves, then even the people that in society that needed help, you would have enough capacity that you would have overflow and that you could help. But but you have to start there with yourself, and then you have to realize that it's not just yourself in this world, and leaders have an obligation to step up and to speak up. And these are my thoughts. I hope your journey is treating you well today, and I hope you stay inspired.